This is a story about my time in Indonesia. I initially came to Indo to do my dive master course. However, I ended up spending most of my time surfing. It was one of those trips where everything just fell into place. I ended up leaving Indo with a lot more than I expected. My name is Will. I'm 19 years old and I grew up in the east coast of Canada. Ever since I can remember, I've always just wanted to travel. When I graduated high school, I started scuba diving and traveling, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. My plan for the next few years is to keep traveling to find things that I truly love, gain experience and knowledge in them, and be able to do them as a career later on in life. Elias was the first person I met on this trip. A young Spaniard looking for waves, women, and jaw shots. On a more serious note, Elias is the most kind and wonderful man I've ever met. We ended up spending 2 months together, and my trip would not have been the same without him. A couple weeks into our trip, some friends and I decided to go to Australia for our visa run. We stayed with my good friend Luca with her family at their house in Perth. They were absolutely wonderful, always making sure we had enough food in our belly. Perth really reminded me of back home actually. Maybe not as cold as Canada, but very similar culture-wise.
Oh my God.
Get all of it, man. Not just the rainbow. Get like a picture. Green rainbow tree.
I met Luca back in Lombok at the start of my trip. The three of us quickly became really good friends and always had such a good time together.
Tell me how you. What? Whoa! Look at that!
They're jumping! They're jumping! They're fast! 2 legs.
We decided to drive down to Margaret River to do some camping with Luca's family. I'd never seen the stars so clearly in my life. I'd also never had such good spaghetti. Thank you, Helmy.
Last camping food.
Elias and I got to do some surfing in Margs as well. The water wasn't quite as warm as in Indo. We still had a blast. Elias wasn't too thrilled about the cold water or the sharks.
And I was like, oh, fuck it, might as well pop up.
Back in Kuta, Elias and I spent most of our time surfing local breaks, our favorite being Arguling. There was a lady named Shihani. She owned a small veranda right on the beach. We spent a lot of time in the following months at this break. Shihani treating us like her own sons. She always offered us plenty of mangoes, fried bananas, and reggae music. We ended up going to the Gili Islands for a little weekend trip with our Californian friends, Graham and Jade.
This guy's low-key got a better selection. The architecture piece, it's so much fun. When do the beds come out?
Around the 6 p.m. all the beds are fire.
All of them.
That's a lot of beds.
What do you have to say?
With only about a week left to Elias's trip, we decided we wanted to check off the top thing on our list, to hike Mount Rinjani, the second tallest peak in all of Indonesia. Our first day we just spent exploring some waterfalls and playing some football with the locals, with the most beautiful view I've ever seen. I'm not sure why, but the day of the hike, Elias decided to put half of my container of zinc on his face.
Get the fuck out. No. It's disgusting. Smells me cigarette. But when I smoke it for someone.
Sit down here together, yeah?
Thank you, bro.
Sorry?
Yes, you can sit down here together, yeah?
perfect.
Tell the other when the other coming, yeah?
What
It's
is
easy for me to give you lunch with it.
Perfect. We're about to fill our bellies with some good lunch. Shout out to the Americans, they told us it's good lunch. They're lying. We'll never forgive you.
Do you use wankers as a word? Yeah.
Is it super heavy?
That's wild.
So close. It's so far.
Is that our guy?
Yes. Welcome to our Airbnb for the night.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Oh,
Waiting for the sunset. Whoa. Dude, alright. Bet. How are you enjoying your food? Yum, 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 yum.
bagus.
Bagus. Dude, I brought some weed as well. Oh. I was joking. You go down there, you get a sunset from that angle, and now you come up here, and now we get another sunset. Two sunsets in the same day. This beautiful. Look at that. You're missing. But it would be fun. So
This is a video. Why?
we're ready. Temperature check. Piece of cake.
What's up, guys?
Bro, it's in the mine.
It's rain, looks like.
Holy fuck.
900 meters.
Only 700 more to go.
So we couldn't summit. Our Sherpa said the wind was too strong and another hiker had fallen quite a ways down, so it was too dangerous for us to summit. We ended up needing to seek shelter behind some rocks and cuddle up with some strangers. We made a lot of friends. Very quickly.
Woi, bintang ah. Woi, bintang, bintang. Drink, cheers, bintang.
You have?
Bintang, cheers.
Smile.
Hi. Handsome from Canada, eh?
On the way down, you just couldn't wait to get to the spot of the mountain where the sun was hitting. Especially knowing that back at base camp, you had a hot tea and fresh banana pancakes waiting for you. A few days after we got back to Kuta, Elias had to go back to Spain. We had to say goodbye, and it was definitely a bittersweet moment. We had just spent the past 2 months together, and it was absolutely incredible. We had just had the best 2 months of our lives together, and we will cherish these memories for the rest of our lives. With about a month remaining on my trip, I met this wonderful girl named Katie in the surf one day. We were getting along really well, so after a few days we decided to take a little week getaway to my favorite wave in the world.
What are we doing
Picnics.
now, Katie?
Surfing
Where are we going?
inside, the best break in all of Indo.
Wow. What do you think?
So good.
Without any Wi-Fi or cell reception, we just spent our days surfing, eating mangoes, and dancing to 60s soul music. It was really a wonderful time for us to get to know each other. All we could really do is talk. Katie and I ended up spending the next month together, getting our own little place in Kuta together, and spending as much time surfing as we could. We realized very quickly that we had the same ideas for the next few months, and we thought it wouldn't hurt if she'd come back home for Christmas with me.
I try to do everything.
What's happening now?
We're leaving each other. Separating.
Katie and Will.
Our final moments.
Separating.
17 days.
For 2 weeks. Yay!
Nearly 3 weeks. But I'm very excited for some peace and quiet. And then I'm going to Canada.
Canada. Yay.
Oh, let me show them.
It's gonna die. Okay.
Hi, I'm Will.
Hi.
And today I go to Japan.
Yeah. Okay, say bye to Katie.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Never see you.
Looking back at my time spent in Indo, I felt like so much had happened in such a short amount of time. There's not one thing I would have changed about that trip. It was genuinely the most exciting chapter of my life. Luca, Megan, Will, the Californians, Grammy, Jade, Malin, Matisse, Mark, Jamie, Kate, and Ollie, Katie, and Elias. Thank you for everything.